anything. It could be like a cooking program, a gardening.
I know.
So,
Oh dear.
yeah, but I tried to get that cypress tree
Yeah.
branch that you also showed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're right. It's going to be awesome because it's got these like heavy branches. So, yeah.
Yeah, it just picks up as long as you don't have too much paint on your plate. It just
Hmm.
picks up the surface. It looks
I was
really cool.
thinking just to stamp with it because I can't imagine that thin butcher paper getting into all these intricate
Yeah,
branches.
yeah, I know what you
So
mean.
simply just stamp with it.
Hmm.
And it,
You
this is
could
like,
roll paint on it too, or use a brush.
oh, yes, yes, yes. Roll on this.
Yeah,
That was a cool idea.
and then put it on your jelly plate.
And these are just round. They're too hard to put through the big shot. Even though
It'd be
I feel
squished into mush.
completely and also like fired across the room properly. I could not cut down any of my lavender. I got a
Oh,
lavender bush. I couldn't make myself cut down any. I did wonder if I
I
should.
don't blame you.
And then just weed.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the
Small.
weeds are the best thing ever.
Yeah, especially like the small, delicate things.
Yeah.
But I think I'm mostly going for. I'm thinking something monochromatic, where the flower or the leaf is in black and then a colored background.
Hmm.
I just want to try it out
Yeah.
because I really like that monochromatic look.
Hmm.
But before doing so, I think I should just warm up the plate with some color. The first, I don't know about your plate, but my first 4 or 5 pulls are always,
Do you
you
find the
know,
paint kind of separates?
no, it's just that it's been a long time that I've been jelly plating. So
Uh,
I'm rusty and I'm, I don't have any ideas. So the first couple of pulls are always like disappointed.
yeah.
So but it's also something about getting papers to take that final pull with. In the
Yeah.
beginning, you don't have any of those background papers.
Yeah. That's true.
So
So have you decided what colors you're gonna?
first, I'm gonna start with this one, and then I want to use up these Arteza tubes. I've had them for a long time. Sometimes if you got stuff for a long time, you just feel like using it up and then
Well, it
get
goes
some
bad
fresh.
too, eh?
Yeah, and get something fresh into a different brand.
Yeah.
It's a 60 tube set, so oh my god, it takes for me eons to use up.
Well, that's a
So
good way of using it up then.
yeah, and then the generic titanium buff for
Yeah.
the good pull up paint. I don't know. These I should also use because they're getting quite old. Look at this.
Oh yeah, they'll get chunky.
Yeah, so I'm prepared with this spatula that can really reach inside and stir it up. Oh, it's still liquid. But I think that I'm just gonna warm up the plate. Now
Sounds
I'm
good.
just gonna use some of these ceramic coats.
Yeah, I'm gonna use some artist grade this time.
Yay! You got
Uh,
nice colors on your desk already. Can you see that? Your plates are like
yep.
green and sage
I love
and
green.
olive.
So I have some cadmium yellow medium hue and some quinacridone nickel azul gold
Ooh.
and some green gold.
Hmm.
So we'll see what we can make out of these. So I kind of stand on this side of the color
Hmm.
wheel.
That's nice. Tell me again about that wheel. Can you refresh
Yep.
my memory?
So when you're finding a color selection, you want to stay on one side of the wheel. So um, 2 to 3, sometimes 4. So say if I started with the blue green, I could go to violet here. So
Hmm.
along here, with those colors beside each other, they won't go muddy on you.
Oh, that's awesome.
But if you were to pick the blue and the complementary, which is the orange red here, it would
Hmm.
go muddy. It would dull each other down. So the vibrancy wouldn't be there.
Oh. So
So
what happens if you like take your favorite turquoise and want to back it up with a bright yellow? Then you're already a bit in trouble because you're
uh,
skipping the green, or those two
it's
makes
it's a
green.
little bit
So
close to the blue green here. So you're kind of safe. It's when you go directly across.
okay, so hmm.
So it does have the green in it, which is
Hmm.
part of the yellow and blue. So you're
That
still
makes
safe.
sense. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think we all got that kind of pop color we
Yeah,
think we can
everybody.
add, and then
Yeah. Well, if you wanted to, like the artist grade is mostly transparent
hmm.
when you use it. So you have to pay attention to this when you're using a transparent color. But if you wanted that opposite complementary pop of color on your sheet, I would suggest going to a craft paint or gouache.
Oh, yeah.
That because it's opaque, so it's not going to take the color beneath it,
Hmm.
and it won't change and make it look dull.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to experiment with colors just to see what they do.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
And sometimes it's like so beautiful that you don't know what to do with it afterwards
Yeah,
because you won't blend like that on a piece of paper, you
true.
know? Like,
Every pull is different.
yeah.
I always say, if you have a whole bunch of paints on your in your stash, use them before they go bad.
Yeah.
It's so easy for you can only you want all the colors, of course.
Yeah, they look so yummy, when they're
Yeah,
standing in the store.
yeah. So usually you do get all the colors, and then you only use a portion of them more than the other.
I also hear like conflicting testimonies about, oh, but I had this for 20 years and it's still good. And then I forget to ask people what is it? Is it like a Winsor Newton expensive tube that you got since it can last so long, or you know?
Yeah, I well, I guess I could say some of my craft paint, anyways, are probably close to 10 years old, but they are going chunky now. So that's not good.
I started all this in I think late 2016, but I didn't have acrylic back then. So
Hmm.
I'm just so lucky that it has barely been like 4 years with some of my stash, but I'm
Yeah,
surprised that I still got stuff from the first thing that I bought. I mean, like,
you
you
paint a
forget it.
lot.
Yeah, but you forget that you have it in your stash, and then
Yeah.
it just lingers on.
Hey, Rhonda, Tina.
Oh, I didn't get much veining. I'm gonna push my luck by just going over it with the brayer. Hi, Rhonda. Tina. Okay, I wonder if I can see live chat. Let's see.
Should be able
Yes,
to.
I can. Cool.
We're just playing, experimenting. I love quinacridone, um, nickel azo gold. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Queen Gold.
oh, it's a beautiful color.
Oh my god, do you recall when the Daniel Smith announced that they're going to run out of that pigment and people were just going crazy and shopping the
Yep.
last tubes, and then they found some sort of a substitute for it?
That and what was the other one?
There is a red burned
There
sienna
was that
that's.
was it cobalt teal that
Oh yeah,
Golden ran out, stopped making?
the rumor is that there is a red burned sienna that they're running low on.
Oh,
Starts
really?
with PB something. I don't
In
know.
acrylic or watercolor?
In watercolor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a terracotta red, and I got the terracotta from Engram, so I wasn't really worried.
Yeah, that's a popular color.
Yeah, and I'm just surprised because earth tone seems to be everywhere on our globe.
Yeah,
True, right? I mean, there must be some sort of very special thing about that red burnt sienna. But
I was looking at different watercolors when I was buying the spray paints because they had a sale on,
yeah,
and um, it was almost impossible to get ultramarine blue. Almost
PB,
every
no,
brand was out.
29. You know the PB 29 one?
Yeah,
What? It's like the cheapest pigment ever.
I don't know.
That is so strange. Maybe
Yeah,
it's due to supply shortage. Like the pigment is still here, but not processed and transported. I don't
maybe,
know.
I don't know.
But it
Or
is
maybe
like
they're
a.
getting it all from China.
Yeah, but it is like a stable horse in every palette, whether you are a spray
Yeah,
painter or acrylic artist or watercolorist. So
I thought that was weird.
it is it is really weird.
I still haven't tried jelly. Oh, you got to try it.
Yeah, Tina,
It's
I
very
am
addictive. Look
I
at
am
that.
not.
I love the leaves.
Oh my god, that was too much. I am not experienced in this, so if when you watch me just get some sort of prints, then you know that everyone can do it.
Yeah,
Look, my acrylic is just gloopy.
it's fun. Just play and see what happens.
What is that? I want that big plate that you got. It looks like a
I
ton of
really
fun.
like the big plate.
Yeah. No wonder you can layer up a lot of plants,
Yeah,
in different directions.
it's fun. That's going to dry, and then I'm going to put white on it, I think. Or I think I might try printing with these flowers too.
Yeah.
I like, yeah.
I love the way it turned out yellow. You're from white to yellow.
So all you'd need is a palette and put some paint on there. Why not try?
Yeah. Okay, the first, I'm just gonna warm up my plate. The first 4, 5 prints are always strange from my end. You know,
You have to warm up getting inspired by it.
I don't know. I feel that I watch a lot of people do this and it looks so easy, but then when I try, I'm, staring at a blank sheet like, then what? But today I'm not going to confuse myself by throwing in stencils and mark making or anything, so I'll just keep it simple with the leaves.
Yeah, a lot of times that's all you need. It's
Yes,
just a simple, minimal pattern. And you can't beat nature, so
that is true. And then I dislike when this happens, that white thingy right there. So what I like to
okay.
do is to take a different color and simply just roll it out on the plate
Hmm.
and try and glaze it like that, but not the whole plate, just an area.
And wipe and try to pick it up.
Yeah, and then of course remember to put it upside down because as you can see it didn't pick up because it got stuck to the plate there. So what I generally do when that happens is that I just flip it upside down and then give myself a glaze.
Yeah, you learn little tricks as you go.
And now it looks a little bit more exciting, I think. But some may say that I ruined it, but I like that transition of something extra. Now it's covered up. It's not like white,
Yeah.
stark white in the eyes. You can
I
still.
like taking colored pencils or the paint itself and adding stuff to them
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah.
Hmm.
But of course you got that matte acrylic that's friendly to pencils.
Yeah.
I think this Arteza is a little bit glossy, and then of course the this one is matte. American, I don't know what, Ceramcoat.
Ceramic coat. Yeah, that's matte.
That's matte, but now I mixed it with something glossy, so I get a little bit of both. Okay, that was one to warm up with. I'm gonna make.
Okay, I'm gonna dry this, so I'm gonna mute.
Hmm.
I'm gonna dry mine, so I'm gonna mute.
Yep. Wait. I got a tube of Winsor and Newton in this jar. It came in like this humongous big tube, and somehow I managed to twist the metal of the tube so that I kind of poked the hole. So I had to squeeze it out in a different container. So now it just lives in this jar right here. But it's too good paint to just throw out. And if I just left it like that, it would get stiff and hard and just dry up. So Yeah, I think I just was too rough on that tube.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Tina. Okay, I really want to squeeze
What
down this leaf so I get like all the veins.
what size jelly plate do I recommend? I would start off with the smaller one because it will fit an 8 by 11 piece of paper. And I think this one is not quite 8 by 11, but it's a good size to start off with. Where's my ruler? Let's see. Can't remember what they are. This is 10 by, looks like 7 3/4. And it all depends on what you like to work with. Maybe you like really small journals, so 5 by 7s. You might want to go with a really small one. All depends on how you work.
There are so many suppliers of jelly plate. It's really been popular.
Yeah. I like this one. I know the new one this is a newer one, and it is a little thinner. It's the
It
same
is?
brand, but it is thinner.
That's cool.
But you don't need it real thick anyway, so.
No, mine is discolored, like old. So, but the fun thing is that it still works. It's not broken because it's got discolored. Um, so it's so strange that they can look so nasty but still be the best ever, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they get stained. I've had all kinds of stuff on mine. Don't know if you remember the
Oh yeah,
pastel.
pan pastel. That print you had ghost print like 20 prints after or something.
I know.
Yeah. Oh my god, sometimes I watch Devon Rex for art. She's just the jelly plate queen, you know? And every time she puts down pan pastel on her plate, I am sitting thinking, oh no.
I,
But somehow she managed to get a clean plate pretty quick. I
didn't
don't
she
know.
put baby oil on it or something?
Oh, that might be it. So it released easier, maybe?
Yeah, I
Or
think she
maybe
did.
she pre-coated with gel medium, maybe?
Maybe, but yeah, I was printing that thing forever.
Forever. It was something red, like a round red circle or something.
Yeah, there was. I also had black in it too,
Oh,
and it just lasted forever.
the gift that kept on giving.
That's right. No, it was a learning experience. That's the way I look at it.
I think it's just fun, you know, to see all the household items that you can use on this plate
I
because I
know.
I
It's
don't have a
endless.
lot of stencils and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
So when I see people using placement mats and netting from grocery and you know all sorts of things that I normally just would throw out in the trash. It's
now
just
we're
cool.
using leaves.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Just don't set your cat on it.
No. No, no, no. I actually think that my cat can smell this acrylic because she rarely jumps up
No, it could
when
be.
I. Yeah, but I'm knock on wood, you know. Because I would so hate Oh, look how beautiful the brayer is. So nice.
Oh, this turned out cool. I like that. Very subtle, but it's pretty.
Yes, I like it a lot. I'm following your example by taking a color next to each other. Cousins, what do we call them?
Comp Analogous.
Analogous. That's a good hard name to recall.
Okay, so this one, that's cool.
Oh yeah, with that orange. Is that orange?
That's that quinacridone
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
nickel azul gold.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm. I like that.
Hi Dot. Oh my God, you're in for a heat wave
Hey,
tomorrow.
Dot.
Did you see the news, the weather news, Dot? You are getting hit with heat from Spain tomorrow, so I was thinking
Oh,
about you immediately. It's very unusual for us up here in this part of Europe, Denmark and Great Britain, to have built-in air conditioners. So we sometimes kind of suffer when we get hit by a heat
yeah, you guys
wave.
would.
Oh, I like that crinkling from the that butcher's paper. It just
Oh, that's cool.
crinkled up.
So you got the wrinkles
Yeah,
in it.
wrinkles. I'm a bit disappointing not getting so much veining as you are able to in your prints.
Maybe you're putting too much on.
I think that could be it. Yeah.
Could be,
I think
because
I'm
it
just
should
gonna.
be. There's a happy medium.
Mm,
Can't have too much, but you can't have too little either. It's
yeah, because
Goldilocks.
it needs to remove it when I pull off the leaf. It makes sense.
Try doing it without using your roller. Just press it with a paper over top.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because sometimes when you use a roller, you accidentally are pushing it out of place,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't take the veining as well.
I'm gonna try it. Oh, that it's horrible. You have your cooling fan on. Oh man. But the worst part about this heat that we receive is that it's very humid. Like
Oh yeah,
yeah, so we get that kind of stinky, hot humidity that just drives you nuts.
that's what we get here all the time.
Oh, I think that's the worst because it's just different than the dry heat.
Yeah, I can take dry heat, but as soon as the other, uh, that's too much.
Yeah.
Just drains you.
But I think it's very common for these parts of the world where we, need sweaters, winter coats, and stuff like that. We can get these really nasty summer days where it's just unbearable.
Yeah,
And usually on those days, you're stuck in a queue somewhere, either in your bank or in just a grocery or some store or something. Always stuck somewhere. Okay, now I
that's like
think I think I put too little on, but I'm gonna press it anyway.
no, it looked right. Just yeah, put a paper over it and then just press it. Try to get as much of the. Do you want the outer edge
Yeah.
clear or with paint?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Barbara Clark.
Hey,
Dangerous
Barbara.
duo. Uh, there has been it's been very windy the last days here in Sweden. Oh yeah, Tina, I'm from Denmark. We have had this perfect day, with that breeze, a little bit of rain, and then sunshine. Like everything all in once.
Yeah. See this?
Oh, grungy. Oh my
That's
god,
off
is
the
that a
leaf.
print? That's a
It came
print?
off the leaf that
Good
had paint on
lord.
it from before.
Wow. Okay,
I
the
love
leaf
when
had.
that happens.
Yeah, I have. I just dropped my jaw. It looks like the leaf itself. You know, like you
Yeah,
snuck in that real
you
leaf.
could almost use these. Like, look at that.
Yep. And I think they're preserved because they're almost coated in plastic, you know.
Yeah,
You're right. Look at this.
there.
Look. Oh,
That'll be a good one.
cool. It will. Now I just need to let it dry and then think about what to pick it up with.
That's brown.
No, it's black.
It's black.
It's a Winsor Newton artist grade black acrylic. You know,
Okay, so you could use any color, really.
I listen to what you say, Cass.
At least someone does.
I'm trying to suck it in.
So if I use green gold, what will that do? If I can get it open. Oh,
Mm. Oh man, that was the wrong color. Okay, now I'm thinking I want something. For those who are not in the beginning, this is my stash that I'm digging into. These are tools I bought 60 tube set a long time ago and it takes me eon to use it up. So I'm thinking I want something reddish. Look, this is typical my stash. It says on the tube sangria red, right? And then
yeah.
I open it up and then I discontaminated it with purple. How the heck can you get purple down in the tube? Yeah, it's still red. And then next to this warm red would be like a warm orange, right? So if I can find something like a warm orange, um, orange yellow. Okay, I'm gonna try these two. Oh shoot, it looks boring. Oh no, what to do? Uh, okay, I'm just gonna wipe it off.
Think about the third color you're going to use.
I'm simply just gonna wipe it off. Oh my god. You know what? The only thing that can save this is okra. Because now I smeared it in. Okra to the rescue. Or maybe a raw sienna actually. It's gonna be like a really dull print now. Unless I have. I'm gonna put in an ultramarine because Janet and Young usually have like cool result with ultramarine and ochre together. Okay, I'm in trouble. I think I actually used up my ultramarine. Yeah, 60 colors. You lose your view, you know. You really do, unless you can find a way to put them together in a color family. Yeah, no ultramarine. Then you got this one here.
Here I mixed two colors, two greens.
Hmm.
I mixed two greens.
That's really nice. It gives it depth, like you're looking into a forest, you know? Like,
Mm.
okay, I'm on a mess right here. Let me roll this out. Oh, oh no, I hate this already. It's not gonna be likable. Eh, what would a wise person do?
Well, that's so cool. I love how the leaves are releasing the paint. That's cool.
Oh, you're so lucky. How much did you work with those leaves before they start building up paint? Is it like
Well, I was working with them when I was first streaming,
okay?
and then I don't clean them off, and then they're still like they're not crunchy or anything.
Mm.
So I
So
think yeah,
instead of rolling the brayer off on a paper, I could maybe start rolling it off on a leaf,
sure. There's
and
the
then
leaf.
I would get like a lot of colors on it.
Yeah, see, there's the leaf that I used.
And look,
So there's
the brayer picks up the texture. Isn't it
yeah.
cool? Oh my god, I can hear some people scream like, Lina, pick it up before it dries on the plate.
Now yellow, I think.
Oh, oh my god, I'm such a mess.
It's a messy situation when you do this.
Yeah, because I'm wondering where did that come from? This thing there. Okay, here goes nothing. Such a shame. It was such a good print of the leaf. Oh, it's dark.
You can still see some of it though.
Yeah, it is still okay. You know, it can still be a background.
Yeah, you can add to it.
But I get what you say, like that kind of reddish brown was too far from the from it just looks odd, you know, like
Hmm.
like three different colors. Four with the black, you know. So I get it. But I like that the veining's picking up that first layer.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, I want to clean off this top up there.
Green.
Okay, can we agree that I kind of warmed up the plate now?
You're feeling more confident?
Yeah, now I now I feel that I got some crusty bits that may be a decorative little greeting, you know. Okay. Ah, thinking. I should put down a green coat so that my leaves would be green at least. And my most light color in the Arteza tubes is this light sap green. It's got
That'd be
that
nice.
yellow kind of shine over it. You asked earlier if the Artezas are watery.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are because look when I brayer. Can you see this consistency?
Yeah.
Can you see how transparent it gets? Like,
Well, that's more like artist grade then. So
it
there's
is,
no
but it just sometimes feel like you're not
yeah, it
applying
looks
anything.
like you don't have enough on it, but you really
Yeah.
do.
Okay, so maybe it's not so bad after all. Oh, I forgot I should brayer on the leaf. I'm cleaning my brayer on the leaf. And now, ta-ta, the yummy selection.
I like the ivy too.
Oh, don't start throwing names, cause I have no idea what anything of this is, except from this cypress thing here. Oh, that would be an awesome start.
Sometimes just stuff like this is really nice as a book page.
Yeah, especially if you can send tangle.
Yeah.
Or like you said, you can use it as small gift tags or journaling spots, or
Hmm.
cut them out and put them in a junk journal or something.
Yeah.
I think what makes it so sentimental is that it's actually a greeting from your garden, you know? So as soon as you meet that piece of ephemera later on in life, you will, because that's how our mind works, you will
Yeah.
think about your garden.
I think when the leaves get full of paint too, they get more detailed. See?
Yeah,
You
you're
can
just so
even see
lucky.
where it's folded over.
I am so envy on that. Oh, or maybe not. Look at this list. This looks promising.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this one, so I'm just gonna pick it up with a buff titanium because I just want one print.
Or you could pick it up right now with just plain white paper.
Nah, then I won't get all those crusty, crusty thingy.
So you'll have to dry it first.
Yeah. Okay, while I'm sitting and waiting for this to dry, I can't get over it. What if I paint something on top of this, like a darker green? Oh, chrome oxide green.
Well, that's a nice color.
If I take that next to a sap green and then just use my roll-off plate as a palette,
Hmm.
I can load my brayer and roll over this leaf. And then maybe if I'm quick, it back on here. I like the idea of just getting a little bit different color, so it's not just that sap green.
Yeah, just mix a little either yellow or
Yeah,
even you could even do white in it.
yeah, I saw that when you streamed earlier. Very brave, because there is this danger of fogging it all out, like just it just becomes a blur. But
Yeah.
you kind of managed to avoid that somehow. I love that your plate is so clean and transparent, so you can immediately see what kind of print you're gonna get.
This is a newer one. This is an old one though. It's fun playing with them.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna pick
Whoops.
this one up with matte
That was
medium.
kind of a lot. I can always roll it off. Ooh, that's a strange consistent. I think it's getting old.
Goopy.
Yeah, like watery. Ceram coat is supposed to be creamy and not this watery.
Yeah, it's starting to go then.
Yeah, oh shoot.
It'll still work.
Yeah,
Just take some of it off though. You don't want it really thick.
but look at that fancy sage light green mint, because I didn't clean off my brayer. Oops, and then I'm out of focus. Now focus is back. I never really know how much you're gonna wait for it to dry, so I'm just gonna peek in the corner. Oh, I think we got a winner here. I like it already.
Awesome.
Oh my god, it looks like I used a stamp or a stencil.
Oh, good. That's a nice one.
Ta-ta.
Awesome.
And look how it helped that I just stamped something something in the background with that
Yeah.
chrome oxide green. This is
Beautiful.
beautiful. Now I should stop so people think that I know what I'm doing. But now I want to make another one just like it, because when I'm using my jelly prints to collage with, I sometimes regret that I only got one sheet and then I forgot to like take a print of it or something.
The ones that I really like, I always scan them.
Yeah, I forget that. But it's cool when you scan them, because then you can also zoom in and crop them.
Yeah.
That's right, quit while you're ahead. Yes. There is a Danish saying about that you have to stop while the game is still good or something. You know, it's like a kid's thing. Now I'm trying to use the back side of the leaves, because maybe I get even more veining out of that.
Yeah, there is a difference when you use each side.
Yeah, I can tell on this one, like this is the front, but this is the back. So,
Because remember, you're taking away paint on the areas that are raised. Whereas if you turn it over, those raised areas dip down on the leaf, so the
mm,
paint would remain.
yeah, it does look different. But now when that's drying up, I have to repeat the madness with trying to paint these. Okay, so what did we do? Oh, Arteza is glossy, so it also seems a little bit sticky, you know?
Hmm.
Like, I don't know.
I think the glossy though, when it goes on the leaf, it's easier to release it when you're using it.
Um, you
Like
think,
it comes off the leaf easier.
oh, you think with, like you can stamp with yours? Hmm.
Yeah,
If that's true, then you should coat your leaves with matte medium at one point,
yeah.
because then you actually have a glossy, it's some sort of coated starting point, maybe.
Hmm.
Okay, I almost put a paper on top of it. I shouldn't. I should press it with my fingers.
You
This is
could put a
so.
paper on.
This is so annoying. I'm lifting it off and everything. Oh yes, I got something there. This is fun.
It is, it's addictive.
Ooh. Now it looks like nothing. Like the plate is empty, but there
Yeah,
actually
it's
is a
hard to
lot of,
see
yeah.
until
There's a
you put a light color on or you just pick it up.
there's a lot going on actually. I got a white coffee cup. That's not a good idea. So I'm wearing a headset, so I don't hope that people can hear me huff and puff. You know,
No, I
like
don't think
heavy breathing and everything.
she's stressing out.
Mm-hmm.
I like using these deli wrap too.
Yeah, especially when they crinkle, and
Hmm?
you also get the crinkle texture
Yeah.
on your plate. thank you, Rhonda. I love it too. That was worth doing. I read that comment too late. Okay, now look, it's like buff titanium, but it's gonna get that sage, yummy sage color because of the dirty brayer. Oh, I already love it. That's like a twofer, you know, like you get this ombre if I don't work it too much.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's a bit thick, so okay, I'm gonna take the chance. I
Oh,
managed
that's
to find.
cool.
Hmm? Oh yes, that's almost like a graphic print.
Yeah,
It's
that's neat.
totally layered.
I like when you do this type of thing and then you can find funny things in it. Like here's a guy with his mouth open.
It's so true. It's a dinosaur, and an even bigger guy on the left with a bigger mouth, like
Yeah.
his wife or something. Oh my god! Now you have to draw it in.
There's some kind of creature sticking his tongue out. There's his eye.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I see that.
His head's here, and that's his neck, and he's kind of got his head back.
That's so funny.
Hey, Kimberly.
Oh my god, hi Kimberly, you just entered to Sage. That's your favorite color. Look, just because you're here,
Oh,
a
that's
page of
nice.
Sage. Don't you just love how pale and pushed back it is?
Yeah, I
So
love
many
sage. You know
possibilities
what
to
that would
do.
look pretty too?
No?
If you did a sage over a dark gold.
Oh. So the leaves should be dark gold or still
Hmm.
green, or the background should be dark gold.
No, the leaves should be the gold, and then the sage background.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Okay. A dark gold color. Do I even have that? I got a pearl deep brown.
Do you have a metallic?
The problem is that I use them, you know. So I got a
Or
pearl
bronze?
pearl deep brown that I might be able to mix up, you know, make it more liquid or
Yeah,
transparent
just
with
put
one
some
of the
matte medium in it.
color shift. Oh, matte medium. Why didn't I think about that? I have to take my headset off. I need to go
Yep.
across the room. Okay, now I'm really feeling like a witch, you know, brewing. Now I have to concoct something. Okay, I'm actually gonna do it on my roll-off block as a palette. I got this satin glaze liquid
Yeah, that'll work.
medium. I think I'll start off easy so that I don't get a too transparent diluted paint. does not want to come out and play. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a
Oh, you
good
gotta
thing.
try it, Rhonda. It's fun.
I predict that we're gonna use this quite a lot within the next 15 minutes because now I'm cutting it open.
You're committed now.
I'm committed now. Yeah, it was almost ready to go on retirement. That's like the last day ever to use this.
I like the background of this one.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. So many possibilities, like for a nature painting or even a letter. Like
Mm-hmm.
so many and I think it's because you keep them kind of simple in the colors, so there's not like a busy background with a lot of colors that you need to somehow
Yeah,
work with
they're
on a top layer.
competing. They're not competing with each other.
Yeah, that's a good expression. Okay, then I just need to add worm bread and cat's tongue and then we will be ready. I'm just gonna add it all because this is my palette, so I'm just gonna braid it off at the same place where it is. I'm actually wearing an apron so I can
You're
get like super
smart.
busy. I got my best pair of pants on. It's my buffet pants. I don't want them spotted with paint.
Yeah, when you do the um, acrylics from artist grade, you swear there wasn't enough paint on them.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't look like there's much on here. But when you put your stuff down, there is.
I think as a newbie to this jelly, that's the hardest for me to figure out when there
Yeah.
is just enough to lift something. That's why I never succeeded doing the magazine prints because that's really complicated.
It's just a matter of playing with things until you figure it out. And that's when you need to keep it simple. Because when you're worried about what stencil to use and what color and what tool and da 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 da, then you forget about the other stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're just playing and looking to see what colors do with one stencil or two stencils, maybe,
Hmm.
that's the best way to start out.
Yeah, like keeping it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also like to blame it on the magazine. Because I know that there's this rumor that, some magazines are not the best. I'm gonna deliberately crinkle up this butcher's paper to get a crackling background, hopefully. I should not call out my moves because you never know if it's gonna work. Oh, it looks good. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah, look at them.
That's the cool thing about the jelly that it's transparent, so you can lift it up and kind of see what you got.
Yeah, you get a little sneak peek.
Mm-hmm. buffet bitches. It's important
Thanks, Dot.
to have the right pair of pants before you go to an all-you-can-eat event.
It's important.
It is. Yes, I love it too. That I can't wait to put it on the color that I'm gonna pull it off with. Now
See
I
all
all
the leftovers along the side here.
yes.
I love that.
You use something shimmery there, or is it
That's
still the
the
Quinn Gold?
paint.
Wow,
It's
it is.
I mixed the quinacridone nickel azo gold with the gold green.
Wow, it looks like satin, like silk.
Yeah,
I forgot what you said. I should pull this off with the green, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's soft. What
yeah,
was it?
sage
Sage
green.
green.
Yeah. Oh, the sage. Then I need to prep a brayer for that. Now I have to think. Lucky me, I got two brayers. This is so good. Brayers.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you guys can't see what's going on on the right side of this table. Just saying. Okay, what did I do? I took a little bit of this. Oh, I'm so stupid. I can just mix it directly on the plate by just putting
Is
in
it
these
dry?
two.
Just make sure it's good and dry.
I have to wait a little bit because this is a slow dry medium, you know,
Mm.
slow drying extender. So I could probably go to the bathroom, brew some coffee, do a lot of things. Look how wrong a tube of paint look when it looks like this.
What to lift this with? Even a gray. Or,
That would actually be nice, you know, with a darker background for yours. Okay, here we go. Not too much. Oh no, I got a leopard print now. Maybe I can roll it out.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you should be able to.
I might need a little bit more paint, maybe. No. Okay, I'm quickly gonna pick that up. Quick. So, you're gonna make a book with all your prints? A
Yeah,
journal?
uh, probably nature
Hmm.
nature journal book type thing.
So you actually have to print on both sides of the page? Or
Yeah,
you can glue them together maybe?
no, I'll fold some of them because it's going to be a smaller book, not a big one.
Oh.
So they'll be like 5 by 7 type thing.
Hmm. Oh man, this is strange. I think I screwed it up. But What's, what went wrong? It's like the plate didn't pick up the copper everywhere. I can print something on top of this.
Yeah, you could
This is
actually.
strange. This is so beige. Like
What kind of copper was it again? The Artesa?
yes, it was, but I diluted it with a medium, so I think I actually managed to not pick it up with the butcher's paper.
Okay.
Look, look what I got here. Yummy stuff. I'm gonna make some green leaves,
And then
just
just pick
green
pick
leaf,
it up
and
with
pick it
that.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna use my prints for. Usually, and I think, I don't know why I'm so weird. I like to do prints because I need it for something, you know?
Hmm.
Like I have a project in mind. Um, so it's kind of strange just sitting here mass producing and don't really have a project. So maybe I should also try and aim for a jelly print paper book. Um, See if I can print on both sides.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. There was just so much beige on that page, so instead of picking up, I'm gonna stamp with this cypress branch,
Well, that's a good idea.
and then if I'm lucky, I can pick up what's in between the leaves only. The only thing that I am curious about to try is alcohol markers on my jelly plate.
Yeah, it should work.
um, Also thinking that, hey, it should be rather easy because the plate is transparent, right? So
Yeah.
you can actually put your reference photo underneath the plate and you got something to sketch from. So
Yeah,
you
I've
don't
seen
have to
that done.
transfer, you don't even have to transfer a sketch.
Yeah.
But man, it needs to be completely clean and with no oil residue on it. Otherwise, I think you're gonna kill your marker nib. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, like you don't want any
It's just be like a
acrylic.
non-oily surface cleaned with hand sanitizer that got that
Hmm.
alcohol in it. Ah, should we try it? I can't mention it and not try it.
Well, I've seen people try it.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
try.
can be done.
I'm gonna make one more print, and then I'm gonna clean my plate, and then think of something I can sketch. Mm, I think you're right, Kimberly. It might stain, but who are we kidding? Look at this plate.
Not going to hurt it any.
It's gonna do good if it does, because then I got an excuse for go out and buy a new plate. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up with matte medium. I should have just put the paper in immediately. Shouldn't I?
Did you already roll paint on there?
Oh yeah, I think yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so matte medium to the rescue, or clear gesso? No, matte medium. And I remember you said the thinnest layer ever. You said something about
Yeah.
not
Very
putting
thin
on
layer.
too much. That first roll is sometimes very pretty. You know, when you clean off your brayer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the colors on the one that you're touching right now. It looks so yummy on the screen.
I love
Bright
green.
green.
Okay, so that didn't.
You got good stuff. Look, you got a flower in the top, like with white petals.
Never know what you're going to get.
That's true.
What should we do next?
Okay, it's better. It's much better than before. It's still subtle and very brownish and beige, but it's at least it got some sort of texture. So I'm gonna take it.
Those are good jumping off points.
Yeah, these, yeah. Um, what else? This was a fun one actually. Maybe some of these. Um, now I'm thinking because I don't want to lose those jumping off points there. So if I actually place the flowers or the leaves on those, så det gul. Okay, I'm gonna go for a yellow pale. It's gonna look a little bit strange, I know.
All right, let's try some different stuff.
I just had to lick on my fingers to get a sheet of purchase paper. That was the dumb idea.
That's fun.
But you know, you're in a hurry, you know, you have to be kind of fast. Oh man, that's a fun one. Look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a fun one. I'm not gonna put anything more on that.
I think it'd be neat to just have a book with just those ones.
Yeah, those transparent ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm tempted to pick this up with black. Is that stupid? Yellow? It's too transparent, right? It will
Yeah, it
not.
probably won't
Yeah,
show.
I'm gonna cough. I'm just gonna put down my headset. Oh, hej Kasper. Så er du hjemme. Jeg streamer sammen med Kasper.
Yes.
Du kan godt.
Ja.
Du blev våd. Det var regnvejr.
Nej, afslut.
Okay. My son came home. I'm gonna pick it up with a dark green, maybe.
It's yellow you have?
Yeah, so I'm thinking I could actually use some of that copper mixed with a little bit of ochre to make it opaque, you know? Yeah. I have to try it. Should I just go for the ochre? You know what? I'm gonna take this because I need to use it up. It's just the frugal elf inside of me. I'm gonna use up this Pearl Deep and mix it with some of the Color Shift acrylics to get a shimmery
Try it.
background. Maybe the yellow will cast off in a different, you know, shine off.
Watch, it'll
Different
be
way.
something fantastic and you'll never be able to do it again.
Yeah, because I only got this left, right? Oh my god, that's just like when you look in old sketchbooks and you see something fantastic and then you think, did I do that? And how? And you're kind of mesmerized, like, was this a happy mail? Or is it my own, you know? Yeah, it's dead. This acrylic is dead.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get anything out of this. I should just abort that idea. Lina, if you leave one edge of your print on the plate on that first pull, then take off the leaves. Then put the print back down to pick up the veining. It will stay registered. Oh, one edge of your print on the plate. Okay, I'm still trying to understand that very important clue right there.
You leave one edge of
One
your
edge.
print on the plate. On that flap. First pull, then take off the leaves. Oh, I get what she means. Yeah. So it's like taping your paper down, so you don't want it to move. And then you can just put it right back down after you take
Oh,
up your leaves.
just like the stamping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually clever.
So you have your print.
Hmm. Wow, I am totally blank of ideas. We got yellow. Okay, I'm just gonna pick it up with buff titanium. If nothing comes to you, then
Well, you
just
can
buff.
always make that the bottom layer, and you can add more onto it.
You guys are so technical. Okay, I'll try. First roll this one over. And that's the reverse thing about the jelly. I have to think that what's laid down first is coming in the front of the paper. You know?
Yeah.
So if I maybe if I just stamp with this. I'm going to pick it up with a dark color. I refuse to listen. So I'm gonna take a burnt
Gonna
umber.
learn the way she wants to learn.
And I'm not even gonna wait for this to dry up because I want the burnt umber to kind of mix. Look, oh, that's not a good sign when you can make a solid sausage with acrylic. That's never a good sign. Oh my god. I can write with this. You know what? What should I write? What kind of name? Oh, now it's getting softer. Okay, it was just the top. Ooh, it's so thick that it won't really move. Do-do-do-do-do.
Just keep rolling it. Should eventually.
Yeah, now I'm mixing in some phthalo blue to get it darker than that umber. It's like the brayer is picking up the print, you know? Man, I'm really on deep. Now I'm going back to the buff titanium because that will at least be a creamy consistence. Oh, yeah, why not make a stamp on my stomach? That's what aprons are for. This might actually be the best print ever today because I'm not able to replicate what went on right
Probably.
there.
You're probably right.
Oh, and I made myself into a tiny smurf. Okay, let's peek. Isn't it strange? I got white spots. I got like nothing. I got nothing. How is that possible?
The yellow just sunk right into the dark.
You can't even tell that I've used some brown on it. This is so strange, and there's like no way back unless I put black.
Or
I'm
white.
going in with black and then black leaves on it. I am manhandling my plate too much, so it's sliding and everything. Okay, that's a nice thin layer, and then
Oh, look at the detail on that one.
wow, I like those bent and curly
That's
stems.
just that weed.
Just a chunk of weed.
Yeah.
Like,
This.
oh, who would have known that it makes that kind of chaotic, beautiful print?
Hmm.
How were you able to squeeze it down? You just did?
Just pressed it.
That's cool. I can get that from my garden, no problem. In theory, there should be like wet paint underneath the leaves, so
Yeah.
I should be able to pull them off and put the paper on immediately.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be like really black. I could just be stubborn and keep printing with the same paper.
I'm gonna make this before I
I'm
die.
gonna make this throwing everything on this paper.
I'm not gonna be defeated.
No. It's a little bit better. It's better than before because now it got a hint of something, but
I
it's
like it
still
though.
Yeah, but it's still not there. But you have like a head and arms and a belly.
Yeah, it almost looks like a
So
guy. He could be holding a little lantern.
yes, so I can make it into something. This is a classic buff titanium cleaning pull off. Maybe I should let it dry completely before. I'm just gonna go out quickly and wash my hands
Yeah.
because it's getting, if I dare to take off my white headset like this. So I'll be back.
I'm gonna dry this, I think. What color should I lift this one with? You guys probably can't see these very well. I do have paint on. All right, let's lift this one with.
So, I'm back. We have gold.
Oh, good.
I knew that I had it. Okay, oh, that was too much. No. Ui, pause. I like that deckled edge you got there on that paper.
Yeah, they're just torn off of the roll.
Oh yeah, you got a roll.
My, my
Oh
roll that
man.
lasts forever.
Perfect for jelly printing.
Yep.
It also looks so cool with that deckled edge and your crusty bits.
That's a nice one.
Hmm. It's so beautiful when it's so bright, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, this is a cleanup print, so it is okay. Once again, I can't stop. It would be so nice with green leaves. So, oh man, you can never get to the point where you're actually cleaning off for real. Now I need to make that green leaves here. I'm just gonna give this paper a chance to kind of dry up.
Mm-hmm.
I think completely dry paper picks up better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, this one I can use with my heat gun.
Well, let's try the fuzzies.
Wow, that looks yummy. I love when you put them through your big shot and they make those explosion things. Ah, I just
Hard getting the paint up, but and look at that. It looks like a tree.
yes, it's a cool tree, very intricate. You know, like look
Yeah,
how flat you managed to get it.
the seeds in the pods.
I'm gonna try your weed cluster. You know what you did with your your bunch of
Yeah.
weed.
See, this is when I have stuff like this.
Hmm.
If you lay it down on your jelly plate and then use spray paint on it,
Yes, yes,
it's
yes.
really cool.
Because the fine mist can get in.
Hmm. Let's put. I'm gonna let that dry,
Um,
and
I'm just gonna put my headset down just a second. I don't think that I can get that mess you got, so I'm gonna cheat with some strings. The spray paint that has to be outside, right?
depending on what type it is, yeah.
Hmm. You do know that you can paint your palettes also with your spray paint if you're tired of having a black
Oh,
metal
really?
palette. Oh yeah, I did that with a Pago metallic palette I had in black, and it looked so much like my palette for my Prima watercolors. So I just
Oh,
asked my hubby to spray paint it,
yeah.
and he made sure with the masking tape to preserve the lid so that the he actually taped over the inside mixing area completely with painter's tape so that fine mist of spray paint wouldn't find its way in there. And then he
That's
just
cool.
folded it open and laid it flat down, and then I coated it with clear lacquer to prevent it from chipping off.
Yeah, that's neat.
And I have been rather rough with it, like scooting it across a table and stuff, and it still holds up.
Oh,
How many bucks were Jilly printed?
so far one.
That's so funny. Oh, hooray, it works.
Oh, good.
It's very subtle, but it's there. It's okay. I can work with this. I like that two-colored section down here. I don't think
Yeah,
my camera picks it up as much as you see it in real life.
I
Okay,
like it.
that's cool. We actually got one more we can do it with. What did I pick? It was a dark green. Must have been maybe a phthalo green. Ooh, oh, oh man. Any day, this is gonna scooch off my table and land flat down on my carpet. This is my cat's toy, this string here.
No, that looked cool.
I don't think she mind
I don't know if your cat will
contributing to this.
agree, but he donated it, right?
Yes, she did. I love that one that you're holding in your hand. Yeah, that
That
one.
one?
I think I love those curved
Yeah, I do. I love.
stems. That the movement.
Yeah.
And you're so lucky that they kind of curve and bring your eye to the center of the paper instead of
Mhm.
outwards.
Yeah, I like after you get used to doing this, then you can concentrate on composition and how to lay your plants down, that type of thing.
Oh, I hope so. But I feel I'm just smacking it down, like no rhyme or reason. But I think it takes you to first when you work with the papers that you kind of know what would you prefer for the next batch.
Yeah, yeah.
So I still have to get the joy of working with them. Oh man, I hope that it won't become a dust collector. I got a dust collector journal made out of marbling kit. I marbled like a freak and it was
Yeah.
so fun. And then I just decided, You know what? I'm just having such a good time marbling. So I just marbled the whole product. You know, like used all the bottles in one sitting, and then ended up with I have it next to me. I'm gonna pick it up while this is drying. I ended up with a lot of papers that I just think I'm gonna use as a marble journal, but never really got to it. Let me-
Maybe you'll think about it now.
You could actually use the marble paper for these leaves pulls. So I just stitched it together, and now I got a whole journal with just
Oh, that's
marbling.
cool.
Yeah. I think I should use it backwards so that you draw on this page and then the opposite page is marbled. Because then it's like a real book, you know, where the inside cover is marbled.
Yeah.
And then you have like one page here to draw on.
Why don't you use it for your back, your inside covers of your when you do a journal?
Yeah, but
That would look nice,
yes.
like the old-fashioned ones you used to see.
Really, look at that string.
Well,
That's
that's
kind
cool.
of
You get all
funny.
the hairs and
Uh,
everything.
it's just a regular this kind of string, and then you get these wormy
That's
things.
neat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You're gonna have a nice print.
Yeah, if I was you. I'm gonna smack it onto this. Oh no, now I did the wrong thing. I lifted it up, so now it's somehow dried. Okay, I'm gonna do the matte medium trick.
Yeah, so just make sure it's good and dry before you put the matte medium, or you'll lose some of the color.
Or why don't I just pick it up right away?
Oh, look at this.
Wow, it's so fairy tale. Almost also like lightning, you know?
I put gold on.
It's like silvery. Yeah, gold, like a.
Yeah, it's that, what is it called? Oh, the iridescent bronze.
Ah, yummy, yummy.
That's gorgeous. I
Yeah,
love that.
it got like a greenish turquoise tone
Yeah,
from where I'm sitting, like an
yep.
undersea.
It just took some of the paint from the roller. It tinted the matte medium. So I'll never get this one again. A little of
Unless,
this, then a little of that, and a bit of that.
I can't wait for people to ask you, "Oh, cool, Cass, how did you do that?"
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So I wonder if I put the bronze on this,
I wanna.
what it would do.
I'm picking this up with gold inspired by you. Just a thin coat.
I like that smoke bush flower though.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It can
Looks
be
like a
so
tree.
many things, you know.
Yeah.
Not only a tree, but also like lightning or undersea
Yeah.
mermaid
Coral.
landscape. Oh my god, what's not to love about gold on top of green?
I know.
This sprayer right here is so yummy to look at.
Let's do this one. Let's throw a little bit of this in.
I like it. I love this. This is very like Saint
Oh,
Patrick.
that's nice.
Saint Patrick's something something.
Very rich looking.
Yes, but now I want to do it reverse, like do something in gold and then pick it up with dark green.
Mm.
Um. Okay, first gold.
I waited too long.
Oh no, did it get stuck?
No, it's kind of patchy. The metallic dries very, very quick.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And it's also economic. You know, like a little goes a long way.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do. Now this paint, this bronze paint, is the one that if you spray it, it goes aqua.
Yeah, it got that teal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's clean this off.
How did you figure that out? Was it
I saw it
detected?
on one of the classes that I took years and years ago.
Hmm?
On one of the classes I took years ago, I think it was Wonder Share or Wonder something. They did something with it.
Awesome. I was just thinking if it was like an accident, you know?
Maybe it was for them.
Yeah.
No, it's too dry. So and this is really hard to get up.
Oh, so you
A
have to
lot of
use
times you
baby
have,
wipe.
yeah, a lot of times you have to use a baby wipe.
Hmm?
For some reason it sticks to your plate. Right. Just gonna see if I can lift this up. And I might put this one back down.
Wow, what a color you got there. That's awesome.
We'll see.
There's something really likable about those darker blue.
Yeah, I love this. What is it? Persian blue.
Yeah.
Peacock blue is pretty too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a fun one. You know you can make those leopard prints.
Yeah.
When you So it looks like leaves. But it's actually just the way that I added the paint and rolled it out.
Well, that's cool though. I like it.
And then because of the strings, you think of leaves.
Yeah.
But that is just the brayer paint. You know, sometimes comes down and
She could
splots.
make those blobs as faces.
Yeah, I actually could. I like this one. Uh, I love just looking at your plate when it's lying like that. It looks so cool.
Ooh, this one's going to be cool.
It's fun that you managed to flatten it out, right?
Yeah. They're pretty strong. Well, this is kind of cool. Probably can't see it. Very dark, but it's
Hmm.
very moody.
Or one of those celestial, what do they
Yeah.
call them? The,
Yeah,
you
you can
know.
just see a bit of, it almost looks like tree limbs.
Yeah, like you're standing in a forest looking up at
Yeah.
a star night. Um, oh, you can do. You're so good at those acrylic full moon where you dust it out with your
Yeah.
brush. So
Now,
I still have to say that that string makes some funky
I
root-looking
like it.
worm. It's actually quite funny.
I think I'm going to pick this one up with white.
Hmm.
I think I'm going to use white for this one
Yeah.
to pick it up.
How come that it's often buff titanium that people use? Is it just a trend, or is it? Is it?
Probably. Just, I think a lot of people pick it up because it's, they don't want the white of the page.
Oh,
But it's not too dark to change the color of it, of what's on there.
that makes sense because it wouldn't make a pastel as much as a white paint would turn a color into a pastel.
Yeah.
Lena, I wonder if you can fray the string, if that would be cool looking. Yeah, Rhonda, you're so full of good ideas. Is it too late? Maybe the reason why it's frayed is because my cat has really beaten this up. Oh, I think if I just try and pull it apart, I should make just a string pull.
Have you got any of that eyelash
No,
trim?
I actually don't really have trim. I just have what is this one called? Like I use this for parcels package.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What is it? It has a very
Hemp.
baker's twine. No? Why should a baker be involved in this? let's just stick to twine, okay?
I think it's hemp.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Looks like the twine I use in my garden.
Yeah, it's good for, you know, trees and stuff because it doesn't carve into the bark. Oh, this is a. What is this? This is like nothing. Oh no. Okay, I got an idea. Oh, I missed your pull? No?
I haven't pulled it yet.
Oh, cool. Tell me when you do. I want to see it. Good lord, there was a lot on that brayer. That's nice. I cleaned up my plate
Oh,
by
I like
adding that
that.
dark green to. But there was something on top of this paper to begin with. But now I added in these dark. This
That's
down here.
nice.
So yeah, I like that. Okay, drum roll. Oh, that is so yummy. Oh my god. You could frame that. Look how beautiful it is. So wintry.
Does look wintry, doesn't it?
I want to make a pole like that. Okay, you got some phthalo blue and then white. And then you got some shimmer.
Yeah, there was a bit of
So if I get like.
leftover. I couldn't get the
Mm,
bronze off my plate,
so if I get a silver and a
so I
phthalo
put
blue
the
and white.
phthalo blue on top of it, and then I put the plant down,
Mm-hmm.
took whatever I could off, and then I put the white on.
I'm so on it. Okay, I'm gonna get my silver. Just a second.
So you still get a little bit of shimmer. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that one.
Yeah, you should make more of it. Just mass produce it because it's so beautiful. Prussian blue. Got it all over here.
Gold goes with almost everything.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Yeah. You know what? I mix Payne's Gray with Prussian, so I think I'm out of. I'm gonna use Phthalo instead. I hope it's not gonna muck
That
it
should
up.
work.
Yeah, shouldn't it? A
Yeah.
thin coat. Isn't it funny? Because the ultramarine and the phthalo and also my Hansa yellow, I used that from the Arteza acrylic set, and suddenly it's like useless. You know, there's like
Mhm.
two very important, likable colors that are gone.
Yeah.
That was a thin coat. I'm having a really good start here.
Good.
Look, look at me removing all the phthalo and just making spots instead. What the hell is going on? Okay, I'm gonna just swim this plate with paint now. Sometimes,
Sometimes happy accidents are great.
yeah.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Yeah, Kathy really got her color combinations. You should write it down. You probably have it in the back of your mind, but still, you know.
Just added a little bit of a lighter color to that one.
Hmm. Or
That was dark, so I just added a paler blue.
yeah, something transparent.
Mm-hmm.
When I grow up, Rhonda writes, I want to be Kathy and Lina. Really?
Careful what you ask for.
Yes. You will be a nocturnal animal that never wants to go to bed. I think someone must have told us a lot when we were kids that now go to bed. And then when we grew up, we refused to go to bed. Okay, I got your blue down. And somehow I want to also add some of the silver. So I'm gonna brayer some leaves with the silver and stamp with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just to add that silver to the mix. Uh, Rhonda asked me what time it is. It's actually not that bad. It is what, 1 o'clock. But it's okay because tomorrow I meet in at work at 10 o'clock. So as you can imagine, I still have.
Nina's a nighthawk.
Yes, yes. I get my best ideas from now on until 3 o'clock. So the next 2 hours, I will be like a genius. And then when I wake up and think about my ideas, I was like, oh my god, what was I thinking? I can't wait. Oh, I love it. I think I should have made the silver print first and then blue behind it, you know?
Well, you'll see. Sometimes it goes through that.
And now I have to figure out if I have a good thick white, like a heavy body white. Yeah, I don't like the consistency of this white here. It's a little bit ruby. I'm gonna not pick it up with white, but pick it up with a lavender because my white, I need to go out and buy a new white because this is
Starting to go.
nasty. This is nasty. Let me just see. Oh man, this is so embarrassing. I've been on a no spend for quite a while, you know.
Yeah.
So now we are on the thing where I'm cutting open containers and stuff. But this is a Senilia, so I know it's a thick quality. Like it's gonna be a good pull paint to pull with. And I think I got inside this enough to just cover the plate. I'm just gonna grab my tube ringers and see if I can squeeze it through that. Wow, it can go both ways. Let's see if it works. These Senilia bags can really take a lot of abuse without cracking and tearing, you know. I actually think Kathy Berg once told us that they were made so that you can step on them and they still wouldn't burst.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a rumor, but I think it's true because I've been so mean to this bag and it still holds up. I should have mixed in some matte medium, but now it's down on the plate. I see that Arteza also have these bags, like the Sennelier paint bag.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the glossy acrylic paint, I will not be interested. I've painted so much with this 60 tube set that I'm getting tired of the gloss acrylic. I want some matte. You got snowflakes?
Yeah. I'm playing. I like the globs.
Yes.
Kind of looks cool.
Yeah, look how crunchy. Look at my plate, how crunchy it also can get sometimes when it's so thick. But it's gonna be.
Everybody tries to get rid of them. Well, what if you just leave them? But roll them in a certain way.
Because look at it, actually gives this funky texture, you know?
Yeah.
But this is, of course, too thick to be a pull unless I let it rest a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm coughing directly down into the microphone. I should roll it off on this sleeve, I think. I'm totally out of control. Look, I want to get that on this leaf so that I can do what you said about
Printing it.
disposing. Yeah. Okay, hurry up. Oh. Yeah, I hope so, Rhonda. I got my hands on a very old guest book, but it got that infamous cotton paper. You know, back in the days, in the
Yeah.
1940s and 50s, when they made paper, they included cotton.
Yeah.
So there is, of course, a lot of text. I'm not gonna go over that because I think it's kind of, I don't know. But so I started from the end to tear it out, and then just use it on my jelly plate. So the next pull I'm gonna take is with that paper. And then because it's old, it's tinted in an ivory color.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. Hi, Devon. I was sad I missed you doing this earlier today. Oh, yeah, 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 because you're the jelly queen. uh, Kathy and was about to watch the replay. Oh, man. If anyone here does not subscribe to Devon and love jelly printing, wow, you're missing out. I'm just saying. Oh, this is yummy. It got a lot of lumps, of course, because of that white. But the silver is gone. So I think I'm gonna print with these silver leaves one more time on the top. The silver just got swallowed up because it was sandwiched. So let me color up the silver one more time. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Devin.
We were talking about you earlier because we talked about using not unpredictable, You know, when you don't predict that those items can be used on a jelly plate. So what can we call that it was? Like, unusual. That's a better word. Whoops. Okay. Have to work pretty quick here. Your ears are burning. Yes. Oh, I almost glued the leaves on. Yeah. Now we got the silver. I love it. It's just a hint of silver, very wintry.
Oh, that's pretty.
But isn't it funny how the shimmer gets eaten up by other colors until it
Yeah.
disappears? Now I got yummy texture on these, so I should somehow uh, get some help from you on how to stamp them. I should roll out matte medium, right? And then put
Yeah.
these down. Should the matte medium dry first?
Uh,
Look at my place.
uh, it's almost like you leave them on for a little while, and then when you lift them, it lifts the paint off of them. So you don't want it to dry completely.
Okay, then matte medium wouldn't be a bad media to test it with.
Yeah, I would try it.
Okay. Oh, I think it's your screen, Devin, if you can still hear me. I think I'm gonna allow the matte medium to get semi-sticky, you know, not
Yeah.
dry, but almost forming a surface that's dry. Oh, you're really good at that white thing.
Those were the blotches. Some of them, see how they white out areas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more difficult to lift a print
Yeah,
because it leaves a lot more on the plate than anything else.
and it takes a while for it to dry.
Yeah. So what can we? I'm gonna put gold green on. See what I get.
Man, I think I bred on too much gel medium. It's hard to see because it's so transparent.
Yeah, I know. But that gel medium, you need to. It has to be really thin.
Yep, I was too generous. but it's beginning to get sticky on my fingers, so it's getting there. Yeah, it's time. Uh,
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Are you not in Maryland right now?
I
Right?
think that's next week, isn't it?
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it was today. No, okay, okay. I messed it up. Wow, that's yummy. It's almost transparent. You know, it makes the paper look like it's transparent, like it's some sort of an X-ray or something.
Bright. Yeah, it's still not picking up. I picked up some of it, but not all of it.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to clean it, I think. Let's see if I put some matte medium on it.
Oh, look at this takeoff paper. Isn't it cute?
Oh,
It's
that's
just
cool.
brayer rolls, and then I'm getting into a winter theme right now. That's not too bad when you think about, you know, maybe I can finish this journal before fall.
Yeah. Thinking ahead.
Like I planned it.
Of course you did. Hey, Deb.
Hi, Deb. Okay, now I get to mix more of the white. I'm using up an old, almost dried up acrylic white, so that's why you will see me mix in some matte medium to this. Trying to use it up.
Well, it's a good way of using up your paint.
It feels good, you know,
Yeah.
to squeeze every drop out. Sometimes it's good to wait with replacement because then you will use up these left, you know, these small amounts.
Yeah.
Because if I had like a fresh new one, I would grab that right now, you know.
Let's use my tree thing.
The magical smoke bush.
Yeah. You would think it would break into a million pieces, but it doesn't.
I'm just mesmerized how flat you are able to squeeze it down
And it
because it's.
doesn't. It just springs back into shape.
I think the military might be interested in that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I think I'm gonna get yet another wintry snowflake print here. Whoop. Kathy, have you printed on that vellum used?
No, I
Used
haven't.
okay. Have you tried using color pencils on it and total? No, I used. I'm sorry. I'm like the worst wingman ever. Have you paid your taxes? No. Have Sandra have used colored pencils on it and totally loved it.
Oh, good. So you like the texture of it?
That's cool.
See?
It also looks so sturdy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
see it. Can I see it again, Kathy?
yeah, just a minute. I'll go get
Mhm.
it.
I don't want to miss a
Cut a piece
single of
off.
your smoke bush prints. Sandra says that colored pencil goes down super creamy on top of it.
What's that?
Sandra said that colored pencil goes down super creamy on top of the industrial vellum. You
Oh,
know, that
awesome.
vellum that you sent her?
Yeah, see, I'll cut a piece, smaller piece. Came in a roll, 36-inch roll.
Wow. It must be for architects.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
architectural,
yeah, that is so cool
so it's
and
very
sturdy.
transparent.
Hmm. I like that it got that body to it so that it doesn't
It
wrinkle up.
doesn't it doesn't warp either.
That is just awesome.
So when you wet it or when you put a heat gun to it, it doesn't warp.
That is fantastic.
It's like
I mean, that is actually
indestructible.
that is actually like rare. I mean, I've never heard that you can use heat gun or anything on vellum
Yeah, I know.
without. Yeah.
When I first started working with it, I think I was talking to Debbie Epps about it, and she goes, "No, don't put a heat gun to it." I said, well, it works. Yeah, it just worked fine. Let's see. What can I do with this? What color? Maybe this one. Is it dry? I think it is. Yep.
Kathy, Sandra looked it up and it's super expensive. No wonder.
Is that was that one you showed me? Was that oh, what's it called? Was it for architecture, like drawing? That's what they used it for when the girl gave it to me, the lady. She
Mhm.
just gave me 3 rolls.
Oh my God, what a scoop. You scored right there.
Yeah, I know. I used one roll up when I had the store because I used to print my patterns on it and cut them out
Yeah, I could imagine that it's
because I
nice
could glue it onto the glass and then cut the glass.
and it wouldn't curl up, you know.
Yeah.
Usually it's difficult to get vellum to adhere to any kind of glue. Ah, this didn't work.
Oh, I got most of the stuff up. It's kind of funky, abstract.
Yeah, yes
Kind
it
of
is.
looks like sun shining through the trees.
Oh yeah, it actually does. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. I got nothing, so I'm gonna take phthalo blue and then just print some leaves so I at least got something.
Okay. So no, it'll take the top layer, but it doesn't, because it's like plastic, it's not going to take up the whole jelly plate layer. You know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah,
suck up.
it doesn't bind to
Yeah.
a dry
It'll
paper.
take the top layer off, but that's it.
But that's okay sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
is it then still a little bit transparent? No. Maybe.
Um, but as you can see, it didn't change the consistency of the paper at
No, it
all.
still looks transparent.
Yeah.
So I bet if you buffed it with Daddy Vans that you will get this kind of frosted look because of the paint. Or
Maybe.
you would at least get something that looks kind of different.
I don't know. Okay, that is very interesting. I found that with mineral paper I tried to jelly print with yesterday. You found the same thing in the mineral paper because it didn't suck. It hasn't got enough absorbency to bind it and lift it. But yeah, um, does I've used it for drawing. Yeah, it is nice for colored pencil. Very, very creamy.
Oh, I can just imagine. And it also looks like the pencils stay true, like it doesn't change
Yeah.
its lead color.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, you probably are able to blend super nice, you know, without using
Yeah.
mineral spirit or baby oil.
So if I add, it doesn't come off when you rub it.
It's getting more and more magical.
Put green on there. See how many layers we can put on. 3 layers is about it.
That's a lot considering that you're painting is drawn on plastic,
Yeah,
kind of.
but let's see. Marker, maybe?
But it makes sense because an architect would need that quality to be able to go on top.
Yeah. The pen would be important. So, I think that's no pen. Where's the pen? Series.
You probably can feed it to your printer also.
Yeah, you can. It's printable. So that's what I used to do for the patterns. I would print them off.
Mm-hmm.
And it printed just fine. Calligraphy ink.
It looks so effortless.
Doesn't smear.
But it didn't look like it was skating on top of it, you know, like.
It's sitting. It might have to dry a little longer than typically
Mm-hmm. So
because
probably if you have a pen that uses acrylic ink, it will dry faster.
I'm trying to say
because the acrylic got that polymer
Yeah.
thing in it, and it's not dependent on soaking into a paper.
True. There's a ballpoint
I'm
pen.
gonna get my vellum because I actually think I have something that look like
Do
that.
you?
Yeah,
That one
from my
doesn't work.
store. Just a second.
Okay, there's a ballpoint pen. Doesn't beat up or anything, so that's good. Unipen. Yeah, doesn't beat up, so that's awesome. So no skipping. That's colored pencil. It does blend nicely. That's marker.
Amazing.
So there's less streaking with the marker.
Yeah, the alcohol or the ink doesn't pull up in beads up. We had to rebuild our entrance, our glass entrance. So these dudes came, architects or what you can call them, and showed me a lot of possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
On this paper here, laid over the blueprint of the
Yeah.
store, of the storefront, and then and they just left these very sturdy sheets that I kept. And as you can
Looks like the
see, I
same
am
stuff.
able to use it as tracing paper, and it lies like pretty flat, and like it doesn't smear.
Yeah. Oh, where did I put the pencils? Test the pencil.
And it looks like there is coming in sheets this size here, like A2.
Well, they could be cutting it off a roll too, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because if they're using a lot of it, I would imagine, and especially if they're doing windows, they'd have to have a unlimited length.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Where did I put that? I got everything all over the place right now. Oh, I think I took it upstairs. Those pencils. Oh well. But regular pencils should work too. Here's yeah, it works nice.
Notice how it doesn't smear. It doesn't
Well,
smear.
this does a bit, but that's because it's a graphite.
Yeah, but it would do the same amount on paper. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah. So it does. It's smoother feeling though.
because what I sketched was with a ballpoint pen, and you know how those can smear.
Mm-hmm.
But I got no smearing at all.
So there, yeah, it goes on smoother. See?
Mhm.
You don't get the tooth.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's nice. Well, can't wait to see what you've done with it, Xandra. Give us, me anyways, some more ideas on how to use it, because I have a ton of it.
You should sell it.
Yeah, make booklets for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe when she came in with them, and she says, "Oh, do you want these? It's vellum." And I thought, oh, right away at the store, I thought, oh yeah, because then it won't rip when I'm using the grinder on my glass
Mhm.
when it gets wet.
Plus, I don't know if vellum just become an household item because of scrapbooking, but it was actually expensive for a
Yeah,
long time, like
yeah. And she says, oh, I was thinking about you at work, and they were they had a whole carton of these rolls that they were going to put in the garbage.
no.
I said, what?
Yes.
Yeah, I want them.
Watch me dumpster dive. No shame.
Yes, yeah, because they use computers now and they don't need them.
Scary. The amount of stuff that's getting thrown out is just
I know.
wow. At my old store, there was this back alley where, they had this shed with six big containers,
Hmm.
and it was from all the stores on this shopping street that my store was in. I swear, sometimes it was like unopened boxes, were still wrapped in foil. Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, we dumpster dive so many things. Oh my god.
I know, it's crazy what people will throw out. They can't be bothered. What was it? My son the other day came home. He works at the dump a couple days a week.
Mm.
And he came home and says, oh, you'll never believe what um, somebody threw out today. And I said, what? He says, this guy, he was cleaning out his house because him and his girlfriend broke up. And he's throwing out all her stuff.
Oh wow, how evil. And that's good stuff.
Yeah. And I said, oh my God, are you sure? Maybe she doesn't know about that. I wouldn't be getting rid of it. Maybe the police will come around.
Yeah.
And he says, he says, the thing was, she's a mechanic, and it was all her
Oh.
tools.
Oh, even double up on the evil. Oh no.
I thought, oh my God. And it was like the real expensive ones that you can't buy in the stores.
Uh, yeah. That is just gonna end as on the front page of the newspaper,
Yeah,
when she comes home and
I
figure that
know.
out.
I thought, oh my gosh, that's terrible.
We mostly dumpster dive Avery packs. I'm just gonna get one so you can see. We still haven't. I think it was like 5 years ago, and we still haven't gone, to the bottom of that stash. I'm just gonna get some of the packs. Hang on. What's this company? that just threw out 20 cases.
Oh
Cases.
my
Like,
God.
is there like 10 of this in each case? Of these Avery stickers?
Oh
And
my
we
God.
managed, yeah, we managed to convert our mailing system. I got a zebra printer, if you know what that is. Maybe I can. Oh, I can't even turn. I got a small printer on my desk
Yeah.
that prints out address labels. So we just got it for free, and we've been using it for, is it like 5 or 6 years now? And we still got
Wow.
our stash. The amount of money we have saved, you won't
I'll
believe
say
it.
those things are expensive.
They are, and each item were foiled, you know, and lying in
Wow.
these plastic unused bags.
Holy score.
Yeah, so, but the thing is that, you know, you carry it with you, and I will probably be buried, and then my son have to deal with these packages. I cannot throw out things that are so unused. I think it's crazy that they haven't uh, been able to give it out to someone who, I mean, some employees or something. I don't know.
Well, you
You
can,
know what I mean? Like like sometimes
yeah.
when you look at what companies are throwing out, you're thinking it's so crazy that somebody can't get find any use for it. Someone who works there, you know.
Or at least advertise it or put it in a,
Yeah,
you
because I
know,
tell you, I kid you not, free stuff, people will just hamster it. That's how we got rid of most of our, I want to say, trash, you know, like videos we couldn't sell. Instead of throwing it out, we just put a basket in the middle of the customer area with a sign on saying for free, and then it was gone within the day.
yeah,
Because free stuff is really something that people just need. They don't care what it is, it's for free, so they
yeah,
need it.
crazy.
That's a wet dream right there, living next door to a art supply store and being able to dumpster dive. There's got to be some items where the packaging is broke and then they don't feel that they can sell it off as brand new.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah. Someone once told me that when you look at Amazon, you can go to the Amazon store or something.
Oh, the
And
warehouse?
warehouse, that's the name. Have anyone tried that? I have never been able to find, you know, an item that I would be interested in. I'm looking for art supply. It's very rare, I think, that they get those items in their warehouse.
I think a lot of it goes really quick too.
Yeah,
Um, I
and
have
a lot.
seen some videos, like YouTube videos, where people buy a carton or a crate and you don't know what's in it.
Like a big goodie bag.
Kind of. And some of the stuff is crazy that was in there that they were getting rid of.
Devon writes, my friend said that you can do that here and they give you 1 hour to shop. Oh, so you go in an Amazon warehouse and then just look at the items? I think most of the things that I use the German Amazon. It's very new to me. I usually use the British Amazon, but after the Brexit,
Yeah.
it's taxed, so I don't shop from that
Yeah.
Amazon no longer. But the German Amazon is so strange. I mean, the prices are so different. I still look up stuff on the British Amazon just to compare the prices,
Hmm.
and it makes no sense. I have no clue why stuff is getting expensive from getting shipped to Germany and then toward the rest of the world. It makes no sense.
It's got to be the shipping, maybe.
Yeah, or maybe salary are more expensive in Germany because of union or something. So it's added on to the goods. I don't know. It's like the deals are gone. You spent too much money on Prime Day, Rhonda writes. I actually only got one thing on Prime Day and I got it at the last hour before it ended. And it wasn't even on sale. It was the Haze Schminke Super Granulating Tube Set. And none of the tube sets were on sale. I was hoping, but it hasn't arrived yet. But I can't wait to swatch it out. It's got blue colors.
What
Oh,
set is it?
the Haze HAZ Z it's called. I'm sorry. I think I should spell it because then there would be no confusion and then I come up with fiction letters. HAZE Haze.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think
Um,
I've seen that. Is it?
Me neither. I think they must be the last released collection because I recognized the first one, the Shire, the Tundra, the
Yeah.
Forest, Volcano, whatnot,
They're expensive.
Galaxy, Deep Sea. Oh my God, there's a lot of sets.
I saw them on one of the Canadian art places, and they wanted. They started at $23 a tube.
At two.
Yeah,
Oh, shoot,
it's crazy.
it is. Yeah, and they must be like the big tubes then,
Yeah,
because
they
the
were the big
sets.
tubes. What, 15 mil? I think they are.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. The set only have 5 ml tubes, so it's like a baby miniature tube.
A try-me tube.
Yeah, but it goes a long way. I mean,
Yeah, it does.
it's two half pants, right?
Yeah,
So, but what I love about, as far as I could tell, they granulate in different pigments. Uh, so it's not just the generic cobalt granulation,
yeah,
or ultramarine granulation. So I'm gonna be swatching it out. I think I should swatch it out to YouTube because maybe other people have not heard about that haze set.
yeah. I don't think I've seen it mentioned anywhere.
It's
When
just
they first came out with the new ones, everyone was on that, but
yeah, yeah,
kind of dwindled after that.
it did. But if you get your hands on a primary color like blue, you
Yeah,
can alter it into a green granulating set by just adding Hansa yellow, or lemon yellow.
yeah.
And also a violet because of if you add some red tones to it. So it's very versatile to get a primary compared to get a set that's kind of like just black, like
Hmm.
yeah, like deep purple or Payne's grayish or something.
A
I'll
lot of
do that,
people
Devin. Yep.
don't like to mix though.
Oh yeah, it is so convenient just to dip in pans.
Hmm.
Also, if you when you get used to it, I got oh man, I got so many watercolor sets. I've got like, let's just say 40 pans in them, so you can always find a pan that fits to what you are grabbing for. So you become super lazy with
I like
mixing.
mixing.
Yeah, me too. But some of my mixes are something I can't replicate because I
Oh,
use the dirt, I call it, from my palette lip, and I often don't really know what it consists of.
yeah.
It takes forever to dry up these chunks.
They do. They take a long time.
I want to pull it up with some phthalo green.
All right. Probably
I got
7 minutes
some.
and then I'll have to go.
Yes. I almost dropped off my chair. We're talking about the Amazon Prime deals. And then I just briefly read that Kimberly Wright, she got some Fisker's scissors. And I didn't read the word gardening because I was almost thinking like, you need more scissors, Kimberly. Because you recently had like a awesome scissor haul. Was it from Hobby Lobby or I don't know? Kimberly managed to grab a set of funky, fun-looking scissors, all sizes and shapes, not just generic scissors.
Wonder if any of these leaves will lift their paint now. Some of them are pretty caked on.
Oh, I hope they will. I'm still hoping that this giant fig leaf here will do its magic.
What color should I put on? Just white?
Kimberly says, that's what Paul said. It was a thrift store bag of Fiskars. But you know what? Fiskars makes the best pair of scissors.
They do.
Yeah. But these are strictly for gardening. I can't count on the times that I've picked up my Tim Holtz scissors and used them in my garden. It just chews through everything. Is that a clean up white print?
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm gonna have to clean the edges of this one. It's got a ton of crusty bits on it.
So you really have to massage the edges to make them
Yeah.
release. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Okay. I took a blue paper and then made some green leaves on top. And
Oh,
I think
that's
it works.
pretty.
Yeah, it works better for me to do it in 2 steps instead of getting it in one go. In one
So you did
print.
the back ground first?
Yeah, first I do, you know, the blue sheet,
Yep.
and then I just take green, starting on a fresh,
Yeah.
and put it instead of getting the effect in just one pull. That's a nice way when you are a newbie to this.
Do it the way you have the best results.
Okay, I'll make a cleanup print with you. I know it's a wonderful mess because it's a creative mess, but oh my god, do I have some cleaning to do in this room when we turn off the camera?
It's my tree.
Ah, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. You know what I like the most? That there is this free space in the center for your drawing.
Yeah.
You know, for a deer head to peek up, or rabbit ears, or a
Yeah, all
person or
kinds of
something.
stuff. I can't believe how detailed the. See every single little
Yeah,
thing.
it's like an X-ray or something.
Yeah.
Can you picture it in a larger scale, or if you can draw miniature angry birds, you know, those birds that you do on each branch? So it's
Yeah.
like a colony of the angry birds.
Here's the other one.
Oh my god, it's so cool. I like those berries, the round shape
Yeah.
mixed with the branch texture.
Seeds
Yeah.
off of the. Those are so cool.
This is my cleanup print, and it's true what you say that sometimes there is this leftover paint on the plate that you can't see with the naked eye, but
Yeah. So see, there's the seed pods. That's the little white dots that you're seeing
Mhm.
on the. And that's the smoke bush that I flattened.
It is so funny.
But still, it's. I can't believe how strong it is. It's amazing. So those are the cleanups. Sometimes the cleanups are just as good, if not better.
Yeah, you get those ghostly images of what you have.
Yeah. And then I like these too, the negatives when you're pulling
Yeah,
off of the paint from around them. They
yeah,
can be cool.
they can still be useful.
No, that was uh, the gold bronze on the tree thing, but that's the negative.
I love how you got that bright green popping through.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Like, it looks so cool.
There's another one, a little different.
Love that shimmery
It's that
gold,
gold.
bronze. Yeah, just perfect.
I
You
think I
got some
like that.
awesome ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now comes that bluish white.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so yummy.
Another negative.
That's a fun one. Very detailed.
Yeah. Negatives. We did quite a few.
You made a lot. I love the background color and the one you're touching now. It looks
Yeah,
like
that's pretty.
silk, like fabric or something.
Yeah. plain yellow.
Very likable.
That one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oi, that's what I like. You know, that textured wilderness.
That's it.
That was a lot. I didn't end up with so much. I got this one,
I could
and
take
then
some of these and add more to them too. So I think these are the favorite ones. The
yeah,
that I love that blue color with the
I actually
gold.
like the the first ones you did with the leaves. You know, they're on the top of your stack. If you take off the first two pieces of paper, that one is
Hmm.
so yummy, and then one underneath it, the, that one.
Yeah,
Those are just that's what I'm aiming for, but doesn't really get it.
very detailed.
Yeah, I'm actually aiming for it. This is a blue example of it. I don't know if you can tell.
Well, you were getting there.
Yeah, it takes practice, but this is my best attempt.
I love that one. I
I
love
like
that
that
color.
dusky, just that faded. Also, one of the attempts. And oh man, I was really productive. Also have this,
I like that one.
and this is a little bit too dark. This is in the beginning where I was warming up my plate. Oh, this one is good.
That one's nice. Yeah.
And then this is also plate warm up. But when you look at my, um, these butcher's papers,
The negatives.
negatives. That's what it's called. This one is perfect. It's really nice. And then I got this one with this worm looking from the string. I also saved that one.
Yeah,
And then I got these two that's just totally like just pulled again and again and again.
that's neat. I like that.
But what's fun is that if you matte medium this, it will become transparent.
Hmm.
So what's on the back will kind of show, hopefully.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was fun. Super, super
well, it
fun.
turned out. You turned out pretty good.
My favorite is your
Got
style
a
with
nice little
this.
assortment.
Yeah, this is Kathy. This is Kathy Arbor eco paper style. So,
Well,
I'm
now you
just,
know how to do it.
yeah, I'm really happy. I love it.
Good.
So, yep,
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for
yeah.
keeping us company as we
Zooming out
fumble
a
through all of
mess.
this. Now you'll have to decide what you want to do with your painted leaves.
Oh, I'm gonna put this for sure in some sort of a journal because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful. And some of these I also like. It's
Yeah, I
just a,
like
a
those.
cute round shape, but I
Yeah.
think I need to cut them somehow. So, but this is a keeper.
Yeah, that turned out cool. I like them when they're painted like that.
Yeah, me too. And this one, uh, yeah, it was good to stamp with, but I still need to. This I should actually pull through that big shot to see how
I
it
don't know if
gets.
that would go. It might, because it's fairly thick,
Yes, it is.
so it
Hmm.
might be just mush.
Yeah. But look at leaves like this.
I wonder if you put those painted leaves through the big shot, if it would release the paint.
Maybe, but I'm thinking when I wake up tomorrow, this will be dried and
Hmm.
preserved. So I can
Yeah.
actually, if I lay them flat before I go to bed, I think I can use them as an embellishment
Oh yeah.
and just glue it directly in if I'm
Yeah,
lucky.
why not?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they're like tomorrow.
Mhm.
I've got these here.
This was such a fun hangout. I loved
Yeah,
it.
good. Yeah, it's fun to do that every once in a while.
Yeah, it is. So thanks for everyone who was so sweet in chat.
Yeah. I hope you guys get out there and collect some leaves and give it a try for yourself. It's fun.
Yeah.
Don't pick your neighbor's stuff. Just go in the ditch and get some weeds.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Thanks,
good.
Rhonda.
Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah.
Thanks, Devin. Sandra.
Mhm.
Well, we'll let you
And
guys
Barbara.
go, and we'll see you probably on Tuesday. Oh,
Yep.
Lena, are you streaming tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Uh, we're supposed to go to a concert, but let's see because they're promising rain.
Oh,
Yeah, so if it rains a lot, we will not go because
okay.
it's an outdoor concert and we are frightened about the
Yeah.
virus because we think it's more viral if it's humid. I don't know
Yeah.
why. But that was the first thing my hubby he said. He said if it's raining, he's staying home,
Yeah.
and I understand. So
Yeah.
there is a slightly chance that I'm if we're not going to the concert, I might turn on the camera. Who knows?
Okay. Okay, we'll keep
So
that in mind.
yeah.
Well, have a good time if you do go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Okay. See
So
you
bye
guys
bye.
later.